Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today, I guess I'm going to talk about Dragon Ball. No, did anybody ask me to, but I'm going to do it anyway. Isn't that right, Krillin? Dragon Ball is one of the most popular and successful manga of all time. With the show as famous and well known for its intense action as Dragon Ball is, some forget the more goofy aspects of its story. After all, Dragon Ball was an adventure comedy at its start, only becoming the beam-clashing, scream-filled show we know today much later in its publication. Hell, you only have to look at the first wish made on the Dragon Balls to see exactly how corny and silly some of this shit is.
I want to have the world's most comfortable pair of ultra soft.
So today we're going to be looking at a filler episode of Dragon Ball Z called Goku's Ordeal, which I'm sure some people are familiar with. It is the driver's ed episode. Piccolo and Goku have to go get their driver's license because Chi-Chi needs groceries and they can't just fly to get them for some reason because they're adults, I guess, or something. They got to be responsible. They have to drive there. Now, obviously, this is filler, not written by Toriyama, so that kind of kills my point I was making in the beginning, but all I wanted to say is that I like when Dragon Ball is silly. It's inherently silly anyway, so why not embrace that tone a little bit more?
Bingo! Bingo!
This episode begins with Chi-Chi spilling groceries everywhere, being chased by a big old pig. My eggs! So once they get to the cliff, they do like a whole Looney Tunes thing where the pig runs off the side and then slowly kind of falls down. Very Looney Tunes of you. So Gohan catches him a big old comically large fish that, you know, we're used to seeing in Dragon Ball. And they're gonna have that for dinner.
Do you think we can have it for dinner?
Sure we can.
Oh, fish again? That's all we've had for 2 weeks straight.
I thought Piccolo didn't need to eat. Don't Namekians only drink water?
I'm sorry, but we don't eat. We Nameks only drink water.
I wish I had a car.
Oh, see, this is where the car comes in. Comes home, she's pissed off because she has to walk to get groceries, and she demands that Goku get his license.
And it looks like I'll be cooking for one extra again.
Piccolo doesn't eat.
Doesn't that Piccolo have anywhere else to go?
Also, why do you need a car? You have people that can fly. Just they send them to the grocery store. I don't know why he can't just fly to get groceries. I don't know why she demands that he get his license. But she also says that Piccolo should go too, so they somehow both get roped into going because, you know, Chi-Chi's scary. I mean, she is.
I don't know why you have to be the only man in this town who doesn't have a driver's license or a car!
You can't drive, can you?
Leave me out of it!
All I'm asking you two to do is get your driver's license. It's not like I'm asking you to save the world.
So they go to driver's ed, right? Piccolo is dressed real nice. Looking real fly with his baseball cap on, his yellow shirt. Looking good. Goku's got like a dad Hawaiian shirt kind of thing going on. Apparently, they are clothes from Goku's closet, so apparently Goku has drip that he's just been holding out on.
Let's get this over with.
Sounds good to me.
His hat just says Goku. So when they get to driving school, Goku gets the world's oldest man as his instructor.
Let's go. Oh, my back!
Hey, mister, are you,
And Piccolo gets fucking Dom Toretto. This lady just wants to go fast and go furious. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah! Burn rubber! Power!
Did we just forget about Icarus in Dragon Ball? I feel like Gohan just at one point was like, I'm never going to talk to this purple dragon again. This is kind of like Launch, where Toriyama just forgot about that character. It's not like he hasn't done that before. So the old man in this episode is kind of an asshole.
Well, what's wrong? You stink.
What an
I
ass.
can't smell anything. Are you sure?
I don't mean you.
I'd like to see who is a worse driver, Goku or SpongeBob. That would be a hell of a race.
Really, Mr. Piccolo, you're a natural.
Why does he look so mad? Yeah, I got my license. So next thing we know, Goku and Piccolo get into a bit of a race.
The highway, Mr. Piccolo. You don't have to drive like an old lady.
Eat my dust, Piccolo!
Well, if it's a race you want, it's a race you'll get.
Speed Racer doesn't have anything on this. Actually, that's a lie. Speed Racer is fucking hilarious. If you haven't watched Speed Racer clips, just go look them up on YouTube. They're amazing. Actually, here's some right now.
Please don't smash into it. Oh! Oh!
First time they drive, they basically crash into each other and almost kill everybody.
You two are by far the worst students that have ever attended this driving school. I'll give you one more chance.
The second time, a bus full of children basically goes off a cliff and they save them, and they still fail the test anyway. I don't think it would take both of them to hold up a bus of children. I think they're a little stronger than that. They're happy. They're like, we would rather be able to fly like you guys, which, again, why don't they just fly there? I don't know why they need a license for groceries. Just fly and get the groceries. Fly and get the groceries.
Does that mean I might still get my driver's license?
Not a chance.
So they get home finally, and Chi-Chi is mad because they didn't get their license. And then the episode just kind of ends, and it goes back to the way it was because it's filler. And that's it. So as you can see, it's a very silly episode. Does it matter in the grand scheme of things at all as far as Dragon Ball goes? Not at all. So as much as people hate filler in anime, I think that sometimes it does have a place for entertainment. Obviously, it's to laugh at how stupid or bad it is, but I still think it can be entertaining. This is something you can just watch out of order. You don't need to watch 125 episodes to get to the Driver's Ed Dragon Ball episode. Just sit down, watch it for a few minutes, laugh with your friends, move on with your life. This is a section I call trivia. I don't know what to do with the rest of this information, I just thought it was interesting. So apparently this filler episode is thought to be inspired by a chapter cover for Dragon Ball. It's the 62nd chapter of Dragon Ball Z and the 256th overall chapter of the Dragon Ball manga, which shows Goku and Piccolo in a car driving, you know, kind of self-explanatory. I mean, that's cool. This is the only episode where Piccolo wears different clothing other than the, like, little Piccolo clothes that he wears normally. I don't know what his Piccolo clothes are. What do you call them? His turban thing, I guess. Weirdly enough, I have a Dragon Ball manga with a car on the cover. It's not the one they're talking about, but I got it. That wasn't much trivia either. I only added in, like... And that, yeah, that's about it. Not really good at outros. Not really good at anything. Didn't make this for any reason. Just wanted to talk about a stupid episode of Dragon Ball that's not canon and is filler and is about Goku and Piccolo driving cars. So feel free to follow me on these platforms, I guess. And yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.